Hello, hi, I'm Adam Smith with Everview Homes. I'm gonna go through the ins and outs of how we design a custom home. We take what our customers are looking for, what size home, what style home, room configurations, game room, all that, and really kind of mesh it together with what their family needs are. Let's check it out. This particular house is originated as a 4-bedroom house that was one of my first custom homes that I built as a model home out in the hill country. So this particular plan has a really cool office, giant living, giant kitchen, giant dining, 2 bedrooms with the Jack and Jill, which are kind of the subordinate area, but it also has the 4th bedroom, which we turn into a big, gigantic game room. Because a lot of people who are retiring, they don't need that 4th bedroom. They don't have a whole ton of kids. This used to be a 4th bedroom, but we kind of blew it out, put these tall ceilings, a full bath that goes out to the back patio, which is kind of neat. Wine bar, backsplash, you got a bar going on over here. I think it's like a sports bar setup. If it was mine, I put 2 TVs right there, a dartboard right there, a pool table right here, some bar stools, and deck it out that way. Mike, remember we wanted, some people like the island, some people like the breakfast bar. So to be a model home, we like to show off both kind of levels. So this one is just kind of a dual island setup with the breakfast bar, the island, built-in appliances, has a really cool stone hearth. It has 2 bedrooms over here, but when you look at the actual floor plan of it, the whole vast majority of this footprint is all gonna be used by somebody who's retired who doesn't have a ton of kids. This is excellent for the guest room. Maybe they got 1 kid, the grandkids come over, something like that. Or maybe they just have 2 kids, which is a really cool bedroom anyways. You can see it's got a really big bed, tall ceilings, bump out window. And what I like about this Jack and Jill is it has an arch with your own little like vanity area inside of the room versus a design that is just like a bathroom with 2 doors on it, which is kind of like a crappy Jack and Jill. This is a much cooler way to do it. They only share the shower and toilet. Then you come to the other room and this kid or guest has their own Jack and Jill over here. A lot of people, when we started designing these houses, they wanted a really kind of Mac Daddy master, a really oversized, nice master. So this one, you have a TV wall, window wall, huge step-up ceiling, bed niche over here. A lot of people, if they're gonna be buying a 3,000 square foot house, they want a big closet. So most people really blown away by, it's kind of like a double setup closet, triple rails, even the rails in the middle. Got some windows. Pretty decked out. I have more square footage in 3,000 square feet or 3,050 square feet. So I have room for the drive-through shower, the freestanding tub, big window, double vanity. So I think when people live in a house in a floor plan like this, it really feels like a luxury kind of mansion where you're using a whole ton of the space, which ultimately is kind of our goal. I've done lots of houses where it's smaller, 2,000 square foot of air conditioning area and 1,000 square foot patio and 1,000 square foot garage, which is really out of balance because it's a lot more, there's actually just as much unair conditioned space as is AC space. May not appraise because there's not enough AC space, but that's what that particular client wanted. So designing the house and then specifically getting the house to sit on the lot where it's appropriate to maximize the benefits and minimize the problems, the topo, avoiding big trees, rocks, and things like that is crucially important, but we do it every day, so it's not really that difficult for us. This particular house has a giant back patio with big vaulted ceilings. It's probably about, I don't know, 400 or 500 square feet. It has an area for a grill. It has a door going to a full bath over there that's attractive to people who might want to build a pool. So they go right to the kids take a shower. Big area of TV. You could have a big, you could have like a dining area here and like a living area set up. Sizing the patio is important too. And we do that by the square foot as well. When you look at our pricing of our houses, then it includes an allotted amount of square footage based on the price per square foot for that particular plan. But it's very easy to price out and see how much the additional square footage would be based on whatever your needs are, or whatever your lot is, or if you want the fireplace too, or if you want the patio, or if you want one that's so huge that it's 1,000 square feet. We've done back patios over 1,000 square feet. It's just giant. That's something that's really important to a lot of people when designing a house, and especially on the right lot, really make a big, significant difference on really improving the property. Okay, so here we are at another beautiful house that we have in Alamo Estates. This one is really, really cool. It's super wide. And Mike, our architect slash designer, is going to walk us through some of the things that, that these particular clients really thought would be important to them and how this house came to be.
Starting off, they wanted double doors in front. So what we did was we picked out some double doors. They liked high ceilings, a lot of transom windows, so you can see some transom windows. We're inside the house now. This is pretty similar to the model homes living area, except for instead of putting a huge plate glass window here, they wanted sliding glass doors. It has a great view to a green belt out here, so it's a very nice, comfortable setup out there. They wanted a home office, so we have a home office over here with some glass doors, and they have storages on both sides, high ceilings, enough room for 2 desks to fit in here. Very comfortable.
Thanks, Mike. Another cool thing about this house is the media room / game room. A lot of times we have it going right off the living room. They wanted it to be off to the side with only one window. I think they're gonna have some collection stuff in here. And if you notice, if we cut off all the lights, it would be really easy to put one little blackout over here. Boom, turns into your media room. Maybe you got your seats over here, they got the collectibles. It turns into a really cool room. So whether it be specifically a media room or a game room or a combination of both, that's something Mike can definitely do an excellent job at designing for us. Over here, the 2 secondary rooms still look great. We got our bump out windows, tall ceilings, but this area is kind of still, for the size of this house, 3,000 square feet, it's still not a tremendous amount of square footage. So like I mentioned, they're still gonna be using the vast amount of their square footage. Another thing that's cool about this house, these have little niches and it's got really cool ceiling treatment, but if you notice, unlike the other house or some of our other properties, it doesn't have any arches. So the clients want to just box out and square out everything. Back patio, not as big as the last one, but still a little oversized. Still room for the outdoor fireplace, outdoor grill. And if you take a look, this is a pretty big lot for a half an acre, which is pretty uncommon for being right here off Tally Road. We talked about our kitchen already. Big tall ceiling, pretty cool light fixtures we picked out. We always like to put a vestibule that goes into the master. So you can put some artwork over there. Double step up ceiling, bed wall. You have your window wall going out that way. This particular bathroom is a little bit smaller than the other master home, bedroom home, because we used some more square footage in some of the other areas that they wanted. Still an extremely cool master bath. Walk through the double doors, split vanities going this way, corner freestanding tub with the triple windows. Still a really, really cool closet. As you guys can see, it's still a little bit under construction, but just for the sake of showing off the different designs that we could do, this was tailor-made exactly the way that these people wanted it, based off of checking out the houses that they had seen before, probably Pinterest, and sitting down with Mike and designing exactly the way that they want. Let's go check out the 3-car garage. If people want a bigger storage, 3-4 car garage, then we still finish it out. You got your garage door openers, your fluorescent lights. And one thing I think is kind of neat is I still have some character going in it. A lot of people, they don't have, I got windows going over the side, I got windows going to the front. So it adds some light when you're in here, breaks up the space, and also from the exterior, adds a lot to the elevation, so it looks really cool. One other thing that we did was a dog wash. So in the utility room, kind of cool little setup so people could wash their dog. If you wash your dog like I had to wash my wife's dog, then it's pretty convenient. Like I said, it's tailor-made the way that these people wanted, oversized appliances. If you look at the selections phase 2, they put a little bit wider faucets. They got their customized light fixtures throughout the house and be able to fit it into what somebody needs and what somebody's budget is. Let's go check out one more house. This is a pretty cool house too. The last 2 we just looked at were about 3,000 square feet. This one is only 2,567, but it's a 4-bedroom with a game room, still really cool living, kitchen, dining. This one is like for the family guy. There's 3 bedrooms, 2 of them have a Jack and Jill bathroom. The other one has a game room with a bathroom that connects to it. This one has a lot of stuff going on, even though we were able to make the square footage, you know, a little bit more affordable for people. Okay, so as you walk into the 2,567, part of our standard features is always we have a fireplace on the inside. For at least our custom home series, we always have a butt glass window that looks out to the back of this beautiful half-acre lot. Step up ceiling, in this case, double step up ceiling. So a really open living, And this is a pretty big kitchen. If you look at this island, we put the waterfall edge. This one we just sold, so we got to put our appliances in. Built-in oven, built-in microwave, cooktop, vent hood, backsplash, pantry, all that stuff. It still has a really cool master bedroom too. Bay window over here. I think a lot of other builders, guy just came in here the other day. I think the guy charged him, I don't know, $5,000 or $10,000 just for a little bay window. Ours comes with that already in there. Get a view of your yard. You got your bed wall, your TV wall, ceiling, compliments of Mike. Where you walk in, you hang a right to come into the master closet, which wraps around shoe racks, triple stack rails, has a little arch going this way. And then from your entry, I mean, having a regular closet that just has a bathroom with a door in it is cool, but a little bit more of a luxury way to do it is have this vestibule area. You need to put a big mirror right here, but then you walk into the bathroom, corner drop-in tub, separate vanities, linen cabinet, double-edged shower, toilet room, tile all the way up. So really cool master. Kind of like I mentioned the personality of this house, this is still a really cool master kitchen, living, dining setup, but kind of from being the personality of this house, having it like jam-packed, ready for the family. You probably got like twins or 2 or 3 kids or maybe another kid on the way. And we have our double doors that open up into our game room. If you need to keep your living room clean or the parents are all over here, double windows. You also, from the game room, have a full glass back door that goes to the back patio, which is pretty cool. TV wall, storage, window wall. Come around this way to our 3 bedrooms, right? So remember, we're only at 2567 square feet, which is not a humongous amount of square feet, especially to be spending as much square footage on our vestibules, on our bay windows, on a big game room, on a kitchen that is that big. Sometimes it doesn't leave a lot of square footage left. So to be able to fit this many rooms, and this one, we have our arch windows up here, step up ceilings, and this one has another Jack and Jill, kind of like the other ones that we saw in the first house. Opens up, has its own vanity. Little walk-in closet over here, little towel racks over there. You walk through here. They only share the tub and the toilet into the other bedroom, right? That has granite tops, little granite piece right there. Transom windows, walk-in closet, step-up ceiling, 8-foot doors. Then you got the 3rd bedroom, kind of like the little kid room, maybe the infant room, but still has that room for the family that has those needs. A lot of times, to get that many rooms, it's gonna be a real boxy, kind of 2-story, I don't know, apartment housey kind of house. So to be able to build a custom home like this on a half-acre lot, right? Or in the hill country on 1, 2, 3, 5-acre lots, and be able to hit a 2567 square feet and still fit all these rooms is kind of tricky, but we pulled it off. Here's your 3rd bathroom too. So remember, there's a 3 bathroom. Jack and Jill, you got a 3rd bathroom, full bath that connects over to the game room. Your full shower over there. This is an example of one of our normal sized patios. The last 2 that we saw were a little bit bigger, but they also were a little bit bigger square footage, but still a pretty cool patio. Tongue and groove ceiling, door going to the game room, door going to the main area, and this big, beautiful, giant backyard. A pretty quick rundown, easy rundown of the way that each plan can be changed for each family's needs. And even the way that it's changed for that family's needs, it'll be specific to their wants for the kitchens, for the bathrooms, for the Jack and Jills, for the size game room for the want, we talked about how the size of the patio they want. We saw the 3-car garage, we can make it a 4-car garage. So all those things kind of mesh together and we easily price it out so that way people can make a decision. Take the time, gather the information, let us go through the pricing, go through the options, so that way you don't waste all your time, and more importantly, all your money buying a house that's not really the best it possibly could be. And I hope you could sense from every one of these floor plans, there's not really too much we could do inside the budget, inside the square footage to make it any cooler than it came out. Okay, so when people come to our model homes, I have so many different custom home plans that we've done. If you go to our website, there's galleries and floor plans, but also for every one of these floor plans, there's probably at least 2, 3, 4, 5 different variations of the houses that we've done that were similar to that for other people. But let me walk you through one here real quick. If you look at it, this is a new 2353. This house has never been built before. And we designed it based off of the needs of people that are coming in this model home. You come into the foyer and it's got a 23 by 21 living room because a lot of people want a big, huge living room. The kitchen is enormous too. The dining room is 12 by 15. The patio is 21 by 12. If you look at proportionally how big this space is, it actually will feel bigger than my 3,000 square foot model. Where does the take come from? It's 2352 square foot. It has a little office. The office is only 9 by 9. The clients who want this plan, the office is not important to them. It has a 10 by 12 and a 10 by 12 secondary bedroom. So those bedrooms are relatively small. Like, those bedrooms for the secondary rooms are of least importance to the guy that's buying this house. It's not very important. The living, kitchen, dining, patio, the little mini study, that's important. Walk through a vestibule to a 14 by 18 master. That is a pretty big master for a 2352 square foot house. And then it has a really cool bathroom, not a huge bathroom, not a huge closet, but proportionally sized great for a 2350. And that's kind of how a lot of plans that we draw and come up with is based off of needs that people come in, so we can come up with basically anything that somebody wants or needs. I cannot wait to build this. I think it's gonna feel huge. I think people are gonna be blown away. And the numerous people that walk in here that are wanting to kind of downsize their house but upsize their lot, which is really common, it's gonna hit the nail on the head like you wouldn't believe. And I think everybody's gonna love it. So we welcome you to come into one of our model homes, visit Everview Homes, our website, give us a call, set up a tour. Like I said, visit some of our 3 model homes. Come over here to Alamo Estates, check out our lots, walk through the house, and really get a feel for what you're buying. And when it comes to the design, we can knock anything out, which is the purpose of this video. So if you got any questions, give us a call. Thank you.